Good afternoon. Today I'm going to talk about Noble Caledonia, which is a British expedition cruise line company established in 1991. Their vision is to provide the clients with a unique and lasting memory of a journey made with like-minded travelers. Their core competence lays in their nature-themed voyages and expeditions. They offer more cruise lines like expedition, river and ocean lines, escorted worldwide tours and small ship cruising. They have more itineraries all over the world, and they are also supporting sustainability. Their target segment is represented by three groups. One of them are travelers looking for adventures, expeditions, and little known places. The other one are middle-aged and upper income people. And the third one is corporate. For the external environment, the cruise company faces implications due to rising risk in many parts of the world caused by uncertainty over trade, economic, and foreign policies. The drivers of change are represented by the American changes in regulations with regards on immigration and inbound tourism from Mexican and Muslim countries. Brexit is another factor that impacts the hospitality sector and especially cruise lines through increased exchange rates, possible need for visas, increased delays and prices for other currencies than pound. Due to Brexit, Hong Kong dispute, USA elections, and Extinction Rebellion, the world is politically unstable. The UK is the third biggest economy in the UK. Their GDP decreased over the past years. There currently is a healthy level of unemployment, inflation, and wage growth, but the country has a debt of 90.4% of GDP and a negative trade balance of minus 1.9% of the GDP in 2018. These are the major export and import partners for 2018, but this may change after Brexit. The UK population is currently aging. Here you can see the age groups and the percentage of population in 2018. Consumerism is in constant decline since 2008 as millennials shop less items and less often, and young people are less interested in buying cars and properties. But on the other hand, there is an increased interest for millennials to travel and explore cultures and buy experiences. As trends, we have healthy lifestyle and sustainability, and social issues represented by the piracy acts that are considered as being terrorisms. The UK is fourth in the world in number of cruise passengers by source market worldwide, meaning that it's a trend for British people to go cruising. There are more technological factors that have an impact on the cruise industry, and these are represented by the rapid developments, the change in regulations about GDPR, and the low sea connectivity. Changes in regulations may occur in UK after Brexit regarding labour and consumer tax. The Flag of Convenience Act is allowing a company to register their vessels under another country laws that are more favourable. The downside to this is the fact that the legal rights of passengers may be inhibited as it may include limited liability clauses. Here are the estimates that the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency made for a 3,000-person fleet over the week, where you can see how damaging cruise lines are for the environment. Therefore, it has been suggested that cruise ships represent 77% of the marine pollution. Here are the major competitors on the global expedition and river line. Noble Caledonia had 2.32% of global market share in 2018. The industry requires a high capital and is time consuming for a new company to enter and be effective on the market, resulting in high barriers of entry. There are substitutes for the river and ocean lines, but not so close substitutes for the expedition line, which results in more power for the company to increase prices and lock in favorable terms. The company has a fair number of loyal consumers, meaning that they are not price sensitive, but they have the power to negotiate, resulting in a moderate bargaining power of consumers. These are the suppliers that are needed for an operational cruise, and these include like towels, linens, F&B, suppliers like food, fuel, mechanical parts, which are less on the market, therefore they are costly to replace, and the company relies on them. The rest are not so costly to replace, and this results in a moderate bargaining power of suppliers. The strengths of the company count the fact that they are a leading small ship cruise private company. They are changing their portfolio of itineraries every year, and their turnover increased with 7.4% in 2018. They are also the founder of a charitable trust that helps improve economic, social, and environmental conditions in the areas they visit. Their weaknesses are the fact that some cruises are highly priced. The unique selling proposition is not clearly defined, even though they have it, and they also had high operating lease rentals in 2018. The Brexit offers some opportunities for the company with regards that more nationals will choose this company, and they could also register their vessels under the laws of a different country. The UK economy is currently growing, and the demographic changes, even though they are not a good indicator for the country, the target segment represented by people 55 plus are the major one for this company. Therefore, it's an opportunity for us. Brexit would affect the trade and tourism in Southampton and the international workforce who may leave after Brexit. Due to the depreciation of pound, there is increased consumer and producer cost. There is a global political uncertainty. Cruise ships are considered to produce a high level of pollution, and together with the current trends of zero waste and sustainability, the company needs to adhere to the social demands, and Brexit will bring changes in regulations regarding labor tax. Here are a few pictures of the cruises. Thank you for watching.